started soon. Hey Ron, how's it going? How you doing? Hey Sophia, Muhammad, I see y'all. Hope y'all doing well. First got Hermit card, Ten of Cups. Okay, looking at definitely been in Hermit mode. Definitely gonna continue to be in Hermit mode, but yeah, cause this is telling on me. There's a lot of stuff going on, but I wanted to come down with this collective message because I know a lot of times when we go through stuff, we think that we're the only ones that are going through things, and that's not the case, you know. So I was like, if I'm feeling this way, my collective might be feeling this way as well. It took a lot for me to get here. Let me say that. You know, it's been trying, but I'm grateful. This readings, you know, all this stuff, it gives me life. This is a part of, you know, what I do, my calling, my purpose. So just want to tap in. I'm just gonna get a collective message. I'm gonna do a Celtic cross spread, and we're gonna go from there. I'm just breaking down the deck. Hey, beauty monger, peace. All right, y'all. Well, let me know how y'all doing. Like, how's Pisces season treating y'all? Cause, I'm a Pisces moon, so been in there in the depths of my soul. Like, I do have a Pisces new moon video that on my YouTube channel. Check it out, Mystic Storm. All right. It's called Manifesting Miracles. We did a candle on it. Ra, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're doing good, honey. Ra's been spitting out this wisdom. Okay, y'all check out Ra Gully over there. Been spitting wisdom. All right. Ooh, split the deck. Ace of Swords. Truth here. Clarity's coming. Clarity's coming. Knight of Coins. Clarity's coming when it comes to self-worth, finances, career. All right. Love to see it. Love to see it. But we about to get into this message. I'll call out my spirits, my ancestors, my guides, your spirits, your ancestors, your guides into this space to banish and clear any negativity from all times, timelines, dimensions, all that stuff. Remove anybody that's trying to block or, you know, be negative and all that stuff. Just banish them. All right? Just protect this. We want to also call down the coordinates of the north, the east, the south, and the west. All right, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Ooh, there's a lot going on. One card spirit at a time. I would prefer. Thank you. So that card was the one that I was looking at too. 8 of Wands. So it's a lot of fast moving changes. Things are moving fast. Okay. 8 of Wands is also manifestations. So you might be manifesting something at this time, but what's the challenge? What's the challenge? I do want to look at the challenge. The challenge, two of Swords. So something's coming in hot. Something's coming in fast. It's going to be a manifestation. This can just be changes that's coming into your life. We are approaching Aries season as I'm filming this. So things are fastly moving. And it's like you're trying to keep up. You're trying to stay grounded. You're trying to stay secure. Also, it's like with the fast moving energy, you have to be adaptable, right? But this might have you at a standstill. right? You also might feel at a crossroads. You might feel like you're blocked. You might also feel like, especially things is pressure, right? It's pressure with the fire here. You have to cross the fire. You have to go through this initiation, right? So this could be a spiritual initiation that's going on, like just with your life, right? This is growing pains, okay? Two of Swords reminds me of like walk by faith, not by sight. So this is the challenge too, is having faith in what you're manifesting, in what you're cultivating in your life, right? Trusting that when spirit tells you to move, you can move. You know, it may not be a big leap, even though, because, you know, we talk about Aries seasons about taking a leap of faith, all that. You can make baby steps towards your dreams. However, I will say, okay, I've been going through it, and when I went to my car to drive to the shop, a grasshopper jumped on my car window. Like, as I was coming, I said, taking a leap of faith, right? But then also in the grand scheme of things, I was like, it was like young grasshopper. You think you know everything. You think you know all the things of the universe. But yeah, it's a little bit of that too. Still diving deeper. It's like, yeah, you diving deep, girl, but it's more to go. So you may also feel like that too. It's like, you've been through the fire already. You've been through how many initiations you gonna go through in life? How many growing pains? How many obstacles? How many challenges? Right? They might be coming in fast too, right? It's like one after another after another. You get over one hurdle, then it's another one, then it's another one. Then it's just like you tired. You just don't wanna deal with it. You might just wanna let it burn. I'm hearing Usher, the Let It Burn song. Gotta let it burn. What for me to say this comes from the heart. You got something you gotta let it burn. You gotta let it die. You gotta let something die. Let something be diminished or cleansed, purified. Okay. I love it. Let's see. Let's look at past energy. Past energy, we got Queen of Swords. So you probably removed some people out of your life, cut out a lot of people. This probably put you in isolation, right? This could also have you having a chip on your shoulder as well with the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords does have to do with integrity. Let me say that, but right now I'm not getting that. It's more like you got a chip on your shoulder. At the forefront, we got death, major changes. Didn't I say something has to die, right? Something has to die in order to be reborn, right? There's levels, there's depths to it, right? And going back to the grasshopper, when I was like young grasshopper, there's still more to learn, right? It's, you have experience, right? But there's different levels, different depths to the soul, different depths to whatever you're trying to manifest, right? Whatever you're trying to cultivate in your life. Healing, the spiritual journey is like an onion layer. I do say that. You peeling back, it's the same thing, but you're experiencing it in different depths. You're looking at it differently until you get to the core, right? So it's a major ending, something you have to release. Again, we're in Pisces season, but this is timeless. So Pisces is all about endings, right? All about endings, but it's something that needs to die. There can be secrets. Secrets need to be revealed. Also, maybe something within your shadow. This is like uncovering something that you probably forgot. Maybe some things might be coming to the surface and you remember it and now you got to deal with it type thing. What's the future energy? Spirit. That's where ye who have little faith. The Star card in reverse. It's because going by the walk by faith, not by sight. just because I said a lot of things might be coming at you, and as things are moving fast, things are changing fast, and maybe it's not even the direction you want it to go, right? You feel like all hope is lost, right? Especially if you're tired. Especially if you're tired. We're gonna look at the subconscious. What do we need to work on subconsciously? Spirit, what do we need to work on subconsciously? This is, we got King of Coins. Okay, this could be our sense of self-worth, our money, our relationship to money, right? Yeah, our relationship to money. We also saw Four of Wands. I want to kind of take that. Four of Wands in reverse. So this can be your self-worth, your relationship with money. Also, this could be an authority figure. Could have to do with relationships in your home. So a sense of self-worth. Having authority over your life. Also, having authority over your life and being secure within yourself in order to create this happiness within. Okay? That's what I'm getting from that. So, if there's future energy is coming up with the Star card in reverse. Again, the Star card in reverse, meaning that we're going to have to dig deep to find that hope, right? To have that faith. All you need is a mustard seed, right? But sometimes when you're in the thick of it, you like, where? How? Okay. So it's going back to basics. I know things may look cloudy, may look hazy at this time. Things may look bleak, but it's having that awareness. Awareness is key. I'll share something with y'all. I'm being honest. I've been being transparent. I've been going through it, and I've been working with panic. Like my anxiety has been heightened, and yesterday my anxiety was so bad. Like I couldn't breathe, but I was like, what do I need to do? In those moments, sometimes we forget, right? But I was like, no, take deep breaths. Take deep breaths, ground yourself. I was out and about. I went home, went to my altar space, grounded myself, did some deep breathing, cried it out, talked to my ancestors, talked to my guides, and it helped. It helped. Is it a day-by-day thing? Yes. But that's why you lean on the support of however you work through your spirituality. Right? This could be praying. This could be reading Psalms. This could be listening to binaural beats or lo-fi. This could be taking a spiritual bath. This is a time to tap into your spirituality, your spiritual tools. This isn't a time to stray away from it. A lot of times when we get in a funk, we feel like, I don't even want to mess with it. No, this is the time, such a time as this, where you need to do it. Right? So, this is when you lean on your spirituality, even when you don't have the hope and the faith. I will say the Star card in reverse too also gives me hiding, dimming your light, conforming, conforming. What are you hiding, or what are you suppressing within you? What do you need to create? What do you need to express? This is definitely reevaluating your relationships or your environment. Okay, your environment. I have a saying on one of my walls. what is it? Grow. Dang, you have to grow through it. Go through it to get through it. I can't even remember it, and I stare at it. But it's pretty much walking through the fire. Grow through what you go through. There we go. Grow through what you go through. So, I think subconsciously, we as a collective know that this is a cycle that's going to give us more depth, right? That's going to get us to our ultimate goal. Our subconscious is also asking us to be patient with the turtle. Slow and steady wins the race. But here's the thing. We want to move so fast. We want to move so fast, but it's a life journey. It's a life journey. So we may feel, that these blockages are here to stop us, but it's really just a part of the divine order. You have to learn through, you have to grow through. Thank you, Ra. Grow through what you go through. You have to, how can you continue to grow if you're not learning lessons? How can you master your emotions? This is, I really do feel like the key here is patience and being adaptable. And like, I'm sharing with y'all too. I'm also I'm really leaning on this message because I need it too. But I was like, I know the collective need it as well. Grow through what you go through is being patient. It's Seven of Wands. You've been working so hard. You've been trying to make things work, make things move, make things shake. It don't have to be so hard. Put your guard down. Put your sword down. Stop going so hard. Stop trying to prove yourself. I'm ruled by Saturn. Okay? I got a Capricorn stellium, Aquarius stellium. My Pisces moon is in the 10th house. So I gets it. Ooh. With the 4 swords. It's like you working. You trying to make things move, but really Spirit is just like, you tired. You burnt out. It's time to rest. I'm like, sit your ass down. And I'm like, that was probably for me. Sit your ass down somewhere. This reminds me of this saying. This man was sawing a tree, right? And his saw was dull. So instead of stopping to sharpen his tools, sharpen your skills, go back to basics, get more depth, right? Instead of doing that, he decided to keep going with the dull saw. So it took him longer than what it could have been. He strained his back, messed up his shoulders, all that because he didn't want to stop. He just wanted to push through it. Spirit saying it's time to rest. It's time to prepare. You know, this is I just looked and it's 555. It's 555. I'm on Central Time. It's time for change. And in order to change, and there's 5 people here. In order to change, you have to back up off of it. Don't be so consumed in what you're trying to create, what you're trying to bring into your life, what you're trying to manifest. And just because it's not coming in the way that you want it, that you're losing hope. Excuse me. Yeah. You're losing hope because sometimes if we don't get our way or if things are challenging and things, chaos, sometimes you like, is there a God? Is there a spirit? Why am I doing this? What is life? Why am I here? What's the purpose? You know? Our timing is not the divine's timing. And like, as I'm saying that, I'm just like, but I know at the same time, it sucks. It sucks. Because you see it. You see where you want to go. And it's like, we live in a popcorn society. Everything is just at our fingertips. So we like, if I want it, I get it. Right? We are on this earthly plane. The slowest moving energy. And that's what came up in the subconscious. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. And going back to like the new levels, the new experiences, it's not to say that you aren't experiencing what you're doing. It's the mastery. You're entering in a new level, a new season, right? A new season of your life, new territory. So don't forget what you've learned, because you've already learned a lot, okay? You've already learned a lot. But the thing here is still more to learn. Continue to be open to learn. Don't shut yourself off. Don't shut yourself off thinking that you know it all. You still here. That means you still can learn. You ain't learned everything yet. Y'all. I was like, hug me through the screen, y'all. Hug me through the screen, because I'm feeling it. Thank you, thank you. Well, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Ancestors. Thank you, guys. We're going to continue flowing. We're going to get how the collective is showing up now. Six of Cups. Six of Cups. So this kind of brings me to an eclipse season. Eclipse season is vastly approaching, right? The Libra full moon eclipse is March 25th. And the only reason I'm bringing that up is because the South Node is in Libra, okay? So Six of Cups is all about nostalgia, memories, back in the day. This is what we're focusing on, healing. This is Pisces. Pisces is prolonged. You know, when Aries season comes, we think that it's a jump start. It's not. This is a different type of Aries, because Mercury retrograde, the Mercury retrograde shadow period begins on March 18th. And then it jumps off April Fools. It's prolonged. Pisces wants us to get it right. The Pisces energy, Piscean energy. We still gonna have that watery feel mixed with the mental. We have to clear out these cycles. Okay? Spirit is also saying, get back to what you love, right? This could be something that you did, in the past, that brought you joy. What brings you joy? That's something that has been coming up for me lately. What brings you joy? Right? Also, I'm getting from this card, being open to receive love as well as show love. This kind of gives a Six of Pentacles feel, but just how they're exchanging the flowers. Validation. Why you working so hard? Validation. You want to be seen. They asked me what I do and what I do it for. I don't know why that... Is that 2 Chainz? But yeah, is what drives you, what fuels you. Yeah. And with the mountain in the back here, I think the challenge is something happened within the childhood that makes the collective as a whole us feel like we have to be on go. Like we have to prove ourselves, prove that we're worthy, prove that we can accomplish things. You know, somebody probably said, "Oh, you can't do that." And you like, watch me. But that might be your driving force and not what really fuels you, what really, you know. So it's finding your joy, finding your bliss in that. Healing is here. Nine of Swords in reverse. I'm gonna break away, but ooh, you choose. You choose. Seven of Cups. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. We're gonna keep going, keep flowing. I was like, I am being raw and vulnerable right now, but I need this. I need this. And I was like, I just don't want to do it for myself. So I'm just hoping that y'all, you know, even if it's just one person that gets something from it, I'm grateful. But let's see, environment. Okay. New beginnings when it comes to career. Your environment is prepping you. It's definitely prepping you. Your environment is good. It's stable. You probably got to do things your own. This is if you want to start something new as far as your business. If you're sitting on a business, start. If you already have a business and it's growing and it's flourishing, keep nourishing the business. It will continue to grow, but also you have to make sure that you nourish yourself, that you take care of yourself first. Your environment is also, this is just abundant energy, and it also, I'm saying, open up for love. Love is here too with the Ace of Cups, but it's getting past whatever this could be past love. Six of Cups is past love. You like, I see that. You like, you really, yeah. This could be like getting over some past hurts. This could be past relationships. Six of Cups is also the soulmate card. So you could be if you're trying to find a soulmate, or you working through releasing hurts from a past soulmate, right? A past lover. But your environment, you've done a lot of work on yourself. You're continuing to grow and you're continuing to heal. And as you do that, you can open up your heart for love. Okay? That can be just loving on yourself, or opening up yourself for somebody else, right? All right, but this definitely screams love yourself. Let me say that. Love yourself. I don't know what that is, but love yourself. What's the hopes and fears, Spirit? What's the hopes and fears that the fear is that things won't get moving, that you'll be stuck, that you might have to go back to the drawing board. What would be what's the hope from this? The hope is maybe that you just get some rest. It's okay to slow down. You know, the Chariot card is ruled by Cancer. Cancer is all about healing. Maybe also you're afraid to dive deeper and heal some stuff because of what's underneath the surface, what's hidden. This is the current energy we in, death, right? We gotta let things die. Some people might be working through grief. Grief as a whole, a loss of a loved one, loss of a lover, right? loss of somebody in your life. You know, you had in the past, you had to cut people out, right? With the Queen of Swords, you had to set boundaries. You learn how to set boundaries, right? But one thing I like to make sure I say is that you can die here on the physical plane. You can transform on the physical plane. Okay? Let's talk about mental health. Okay? Because the mind, it can get into a downward spiral, and it can tell you things that you don't believe. That aren't true. The thoughts are just thoughts. I'll be transparent with y'all. Like I said, I've had anxiety. I've had, been depressed because I feel oppressed. Okay? But, some darker, I don't like this, like, dark and light. Like, dark is bad, because it's not. Lower vibrational thoughts came to my mind. And I knew, I was like, oh, this ain't me. I even like had a vision of me like just throwing down my altar. I said, oh yeah, I'm just mad. I'm mad. I'm really frustrated, but this ain't really, Because after I had that panic, episode, and I went to my altar, I grabbed hold of my altar, and I was just like just crying, like I need this. This is why I'm here. But with the depressive thoughts and the low vibrational thoughts, I know, and because I've been here before, right? When you have those thoughts, something within you has to die. You have to shed. You have to release in order to be reborn. If you hear, you a phoenix rising, okay? But I feel like the cycles are becoming more rapid. They're becoming more rapid. That's what's really going on. It's becoming more rapid. And that's what I think, especially, like, again, we reflections. Because I'm not trying to make it all about me, but again, I felt like some people needed it. Especially, like, for me, I was just like, damn. It's just like, I just got over one hump and it's something else. And it's like something else, and it's just like, I'm learning how to surrender. Also knowing that it's psychic upgrades and levels to it. So, I got something where it was like, you can't go with the flow without embracing the ebbs, right? That's a part of the flow, is the stopping. That's the dark energy, right? The feminine aspect. The feminine aspect is rest, is the unknown, is the subconscious, diving deep. So I think the hopes is that we do find healing, that we do get to rest, and maybe we can figure out we can rest and we still can receive. You ain't gotta work so hard to get what you deserve, what you desire. Okay? That's another thing, resting in your femininity. You don't have to go out and get it. You ain't gotta go hard. You ain't gotta hustle hard for what you want. You ain't gotta prove yourself worthy of what you desire. That's bringing it back to yourself, going within. Okay? Letting go of those fears. We got the devil card here. Letting go of those fears, and also knowing that those fears are the protectors or the thing you have to go through to get to your healing. Right? Ooh. Sorry. I'm looking at the card and like I could see it moving. That was interesting. Yeah, but it's also, in order to die and be reborn, you have to go through, you gotta face your fears. You gotta face your fears. You gotta face your fears. Ooh, the fear, the fear is stopping. It's stopping to sharpen your skills, sharpen your saw. There's still more to learn. Let's see. What's the outcome, Spirit? What's the outcome? Ooh. We got Eight of Cups in reverse. With the Eight of Cups in reverse, you know, this could be like, oh, you don't want to let go of something. But what I'm getting here is you can rest, you can put something aside, you can take time for yourself, for your healing, and not lose your investments. Not lose what you worked for. It's still gonna be there. It's still gonna be there. Okay. On the flip side, they telling me to work on like abandonment. Like sometimes if you stand in a situation, but the environment is good. The environment is good. Okay, they saying yeah, that might be for like some people. If you, cause yes, we're collective. Some people might still be in this working on that Queen of Swords, that past energy, and they may be a little bit resistant where they have to go on the other side. But Eight of Cups in reverse is more so you won't lose out on your investments if you stop for a minute, take a beat, take care of yourself, right? Oh yes. Woo. This was good. This was good. This was needed. So needed. So needed. I'm gonna pull from the Wild Unknown Archetypes. I'm like, look, the cards all over the place. Y'all, like, I'm flowing today. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I'm gonna pull. I'm gonna have to rewatch this. I'm like, can I repost this? Can I post this on YouTube? I think I will probably. I've been so structured. Doing the zodiac readings, doing the horoscopes. Y'all, I still got this 9 to 5. Got my sweet space. I'm doing so much stuff, and I need to re-strategize. I need to back up off of it. And I think coming and just giving collective messages like this is probably gonna be the flow. I'm gonna move with spirit instead of trying to force things myself. That's one thing about having a spiritual business. It's just like you trying to operate in how things are here, but spirit is like, no, like you gotta flow with what I'm telling you to do. So I'm being obedient, and sometimes I feel like it seems like I'm all over the place because I'm doing this for a while and then I stop and I do something else and then I stop. But I've been consistent. Y'all, since 2019, since I came like on just online and just express myself this way. I've been consistent. It may look a little like sporadic or chaotic, but that's how spirit is. It's not just cut and dry. And that's one thing when we try to like factory line it, our creativity. And that's how some like, content creation and all that stuff, you find what the audience like and you try to stick yourself in one thing. I'm like, it's a lot of perspective here. Spirit might be redirecting you somewhere else. But let's get into this Wild Unknown archetype. Let's see, Spirit. One card would do me well. I keep saying that Lover card. Oh. Thank you. Of course, it's something that I can't pronounce. What is it? Kairos. Look at this eye, this blue eye with all the blue. This is giving me dragon energy. We in the year of the dragon. The eye, third eye, that knowing, right? Bringing me back to time. Time is an illusion. This gives me dragon, yes, but it's the scale. It looks like a flower, so maybe the throat chakra. And then this eye is actually, it looks like a cat eye, which is also intuition. And this card just dropped on my, dropped on my skirt. And this wasn't a card that was pulled. Seven of Cups. I guess you choose your perception. You choose your reality. We're gonna see with that. I'm going to read this from the book because, again, I said Kairos. I don't know anything about this. But I am going to read it from the book. Give me a second, y'all. Maybe it's down this way. XX, we close. We got Eros. And it must be Agape. What's back here, y'all? Is it the last one? It'd be cool if it was the last one. There we go. Mythic time and synchronicity. We all have had the experience of timelessness of life beyond the ticking of the clock. It may be felt as time standing still, slow motion, or losing track of time on a walk or in a lovely conversation. This is known as mythic time, and it is the theory of Kairos. This card suggests there is a secondary time continuum that goes beyond any earthly clocks and schedules. Within this non-linear realm, we access divine timing. A single moment ripens with auspiciousness, and our actions change. Wow, I said you choose the trajectory of our whole life. Time becomes a living thing that watches over us and tells us everything that we talked about. This gives me that King of Coins, King of Pentacles in the subconscious here. We talked about divine timing. And it was so funny because I didn't say it, but I wanted to say, what is time? What is time? It says, when in light, alignment, ease in directions and action. Ooh, when dark, right? Fighting against time. Ooh, pushing through. That's the Seven of Wands here too. Fighting against time, trying to rush. Slow down, baby, going too fast. I think that's India Ari. To go deeper, it says Felix Gonzalez Torres, Untitled, Perfect Lovers. I don't know what that might be a song or something. It says, compare the Greek words chronos and kairos. This will guide you to understand the logos and mythos. Okay, that's interesting. And then here, it says the word evil comes from the root unripe. Consider that everything has a time of ripeness. When it becomes a nourishing fruit, when it becomes a nourishing fruit, sweet to the lips. That didn't make sense, but okay. Time. But it talked about the mythic time. It's like a secondary time continuum. But okay, what did it say? It's something about the actions that you take. And it says, and your actions change the trajectory of your life. So, Spirit is saying, that's why I said the Mercury retrograde is prolonging this ending. Prolonging this ending. It's stretching it because Spirit wants us to get it right. So I feel like time is being stretched and we're trying to force and continue to move fast because fire energy is coming, right? But instead of the traditional Aries energy where it's like, go, let's jumpstart. It's not time yet. It's not time. We can slow down and still be moving in the timeline that we are, but the actions that we're making to prepare will get us further. If we did stop and we kept going, it would take us longer than if we stop now and prepare. Y'all get what I'm saying? That's kind of like what I was saying with the man sharpening his tool versus, just sawing the tree to knock it down. But yeah, whew, this gave me a lot of perspective. I think the Aries energy is loading, and everybody's talking about take a leap. Yes, that's what Aries is about. And yes, however, it's not as easy. It's not Spirit is tricky and it's funny because we're so into spirituality and we're understanding the seasons and what it's called for and what's this, and we like, it's springtime. It's time to take a leap of faith. It's time to do something new. It's time to change something up. And Spirit said, "Oh, you thought you knew everything, young grasshopper. let me throw something at you so you can sit your ass down and really dive deeper within yourself." It's not even a bad thing. It's more like, I'm giving you this time, more time than what you think, to get it right. You choose. This is why our spiritual practices are so necessary, because the frustration is still here. Don't get me wrong. The frustration is still here. And if you sit in that too long, you're gonna be just, time is gonna pass by and you could have utilized your energy, focused your energy somewhere else. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I'm happy I did this. This is really helping me. I was like, and I'm not the type to really be vulnerable in real time. I'll usually come on after I didn't cry my eyes out. Well, I'm a lot of crying. I'm a Pisces moon. I cry. But, not to get worked up like that while I'm, on live or on camera. So I'm like, I'm growing. I'm being vulnerable. This is the Work Your Light Oracle. Ooh. Yes. Just say yes. Say yes to surrender. Say yes to the whatever you're wanting to cultivate. You can do it. But you got to research. Study up on some things. Mercury retrograde, gets a bad rap. We always talk about, exes coming back. Where are these random cards coming from? Seven of Cups was here, and now Seven of Swords in reverse is here. Say yes. Where did it? And when I tell y'all the randomness, y'all see my hand, right? This is where the deck is. And I know it's bunched up and everywhere, but I know the cards that I pulled. Just saying. Okay? Say yes. Let go and release imposter syndrome. Know that you have the tools that you need. You just have to be in the moment, be in the now to make those moves, those actions. Okay? The download that I got that I love to say is the now is the portal to shift through timelines. What are you going to do in the moment? Okay? Just say yes. The frustrations that you're having are valid. But what you're trying to cultivate is going to come to fruition. It's just not in the timing that you want it, right? But Spirit is giving you the opportunity to get it right. All right. We have keepers of the earth. We have you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Okay? It's calling you to lean on your ancestors. This is also spirit guides, spirit animals. Pay attention to the animals that you see. Like I brought up that grasshopper. Like that grasshopper like literally jumped on my car window. Like I was like, okay, thank you, spirit. Okay. Dive deeper. You are not alone. Some of the spirit animals on here, we got a puma, we got an elephant, we got a wolf, we got an eagle, crow. Those might be significant to you. But the ones you see while you out and about, do research. I'm going to do this one too. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Take a break. It's okay. I hear you, Spirit. I hear you. I hope that y'all enjoyed. I really did. Yeah. I was like, what's the astrology? What's today? It's Thursday. Happy Jupiter Day. I'm like, what is time? What is life? Ooh. But yes, that means the weekend is coming. Weekend is loading. I hope that y'all have a good weekend. Doubtful if I'll come back on live during the weekend, but we'll see if the spirit moves, if I got the energy for it. But definitely coming to terms with things and surrendering. So I hope that you do the same. All right. So peace and love, and I'll see you in the next one.